There's a bug in my sink. Some kind of beetle thing that came in when I took the trash out last night. Now it's lost in a strange new world for which it was never meant. His struggle is compelling. I visualize his life, put myself in the little guy's pinprick mind. I find I'm drawn to a sun-like glow with such intensity that I leave my natural habitat, circle a glowing tit-shaped light fixture, and eventually spiral out of that frenzied orbit. I land beside layers of soggy crumbs, bits of old food cemented to the stainless steel tub, and the slick remains of various peels. A growing pool of water expands from the sink's clogged drain. I'm caught up in it. Wriggling around, I work my way toward the water's edge, thwarted on occasion by an aged pea or a moldy raisin. Free and clear of liquid sludge, I scramble for higher ground, conscious only of what lies an inch ahead. I don't see the vertical rise beyond, nor the grizzled man watching me, coffee dripping from the hair over his lip. Isn't even part of my world. There's only wetness, panic, and the urge to run. I scramble forward and up until gravity throws me back down. I'm unfazed and undeterred, little legs scrambling until I'm righted and moving forward again, up the wall and then back down. I'll repeat this all day, until I die, until the light returns, urging me to unfurl my wings, until some being beyond my comprehension decides to end my suffering. Through rescue or death, I have no concept of either. Because I'm insignificant, living for a day, maybe two. I blink out of my thoughts, human once more, staring down at my six-legged visitor, helpless against the sink. Really should figure out why it's clogged, but the other side drains fine, so I'll probably leave it until both aren't working. "What should I do with you?" I ask the beetle as he starts up the sink wall once more. Mercy, I think. Always mercy. Anything less would reveal a darkening, a hardening of the heart, and that is dangerous these days. Besides, this tiny creature hasn't done anything to me, aside from keeping my mind off the bitter taste of my coffee and what lies ahead. My own personal stainless steel wall. I climb it every day. Eventually it'll kill me. This is what life has become. "All aboard," I say, lowering my finger into the sink. For a moment, the insect appears dumbfounded by the appearance of my crusty old digit. Then it reaches out a tentative leg and tests the surface. Finding nothing of grave concern, it climbs on up and holds still when I lift my hand. The beetle turns around as I walk through the kitchen and the dining room, perched atop my nail like it's about to hold Simba out to the pride. Saw that movie a long time ago, with my daughter. Feels like it's been just as long since I've seen her. Time is funny now, and it's catching up with me. I'm still running the race, but I can feel a nipping at my heels. Almost time to bow out. But not yet, I tell the insect, opening the door to the early morning sun. Not for either of us. I flick the little guy free and watch him fly off. He makes it 10 feet and is picked off by a dragonfly. Life in a nutshell, I say. That supposed to be poetic? I turn toward the driveway. You're early. My new partner stands beside her car, wide awake, showered, dressed in fresh clothing. Really professional. Like she works for the DHS's Fusion Center Paranormal or something. I used to be like that once upon a time, back when I transferred to the FCP from the FBI. That was 13 years ago. Feels like an eternity. Escorting a few hundred men and women to their deaths changes your perception of time and your outlook on life. My job-mandated therapist says I'm depressed. I say I'm just seeing the world for what it is, at the mercy of a God who never extends a finger to help. Just a hell of a lot of smiting.